What's up, everybody? It's your boy DjPinHD from the Center Podcast and the newly founded West Virginia Progressive Union, a group that focuses on voting rights. Today, I found a video that I thought was pretty interesting that kind of outlined a way for us to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to how we get our messaging out. In my opinion, the democratic messaging apparatus, whatever it is useless. It's ineffective. It doesn't really work. Oh, let me adjust my camera here. That's a lot better. Okay. It doesn't really work. Republicans seem to always pull through candidates who deliver, and Democrats don't. In this video, particularly on the David Pakman show, a caller calls in and he's explaining pretty much what we should be focusing our energy on when it comes to how we message the progressive agenda. So let's just take a listen.
Is to the same way that Republicans use fear. I think we need to use fear as a motivator, sadly. And I think we do this by stating that if we don't vote for Democrats, we are going to be in a right-wing dictatorship soon, and start listing, be more specific, because I think too often we're not specific enough about what that would look like. This will be a right-wing dictatorship where gay marriage will be illegal, sweatshops will be legal, marital rape will become legal, the age of consent will be lowered, public schools will be eliminated, abortions will become completely banned, police will have complete immunity, everything will be completely unaffordable, journalists will be targeted, and so on and so on.
Absolutely. I've spoken about this before. The right.
Now, before he moves on, this video is from maybe 2 or 3 months ago, before the Roe v. Wade decision came down. Or I think before the opinion came down, where right before they overturned it. That's just one of the many things that he named that would more than likely end up happening. Specifically, the age of consent being lowered, public schools being eliminated. All of it is actually really, really hard to believe would actually happen, but one of those things have actually happened already.
The reactionary right
uses fear-mongering to win elections, but they fear-monger about imaginary things. So when we say we on the left need to do a better job of just telling people what Republicans would turn the country into, we're not stooping to their level, because these are actually the things that they want to do. They tell us we want abortion completely banned. They tell us we need to give police more immunity. They tell us we want even lower taxes on the rich and to overtly create this overclass and not to regulate businesses and eliminate the Department of Education, all these different things. If so, you only have to listen to them. Whereas the things they say will happen if Democrats are in power, they won't actually happen. There will be no more U.S. border. Of course there will be. Deportations went up under Obama from where they were under George W. Bush. Of course there will be a border. It's going to be communist and socialist. There's no communists and socialists in positions of power in the United States. There's two. So I am, when I say and when you say, we need to accurately present.
And just to point out that last point, Bernie Sanders is the only one who will even tell you he's a socialist, and he's not even really he's a democratic socialist. He just had that debate with Lindsey Graham where he explained if the policies I support, like Medicare for all, child tax credit, social programs that we all know progressives support, I'm social fine. nobody who's a progressive, nobody who actually wants to help working class or poor people have a problem with this.
But an unmitigated
Republican power structure looks like. We're not using fear in the way they use it. We're just telling you here's the things that they want to do, and
Yeah.
it absolutely should be done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's ultimately it. The overturning of Roe v. Wade, I think, in my opinion, has made a huge change and difference in a lot of people's lives. So if you want to know how to get more active, just start with talking to 10 people about what's going on. Tell them where they can vote, when they can vote, and who the candidates are that they can vote for. Talk about the progressive agenda, but also then talk about the Republican agenda. There isn't much to talk about. It's mostly culture war stuff, and we know all the things they say they want to do, and a lot of them include taking away rights, specifically voter rights, so that they can do all this ridiculous, crazy stuff that they want to do. Yeah. So until next time.